And if all the Hulks fought each other, who would win? We have some incredibly powerful warriors. The Hulk we most often refer to as the Savage Hulk, the most famous and iconic version of the character. When someone mentions the Hulk, without further explanation, this is the form they are talking about. Savage Hulk is a being who grows stronger as his rage intensifies, with an absolute belief that he is the strongest. Nothing can break his steel-like skin, making Hulk an almost invincible force. This uncontrollable fury transforms Hulk into an unstoppable destruction machine, spreading terror wherever he goes. Known as a fearsome and unbeatable monster, Hulk has built a terrifying reputation in the eyes of both allies and enemies, with unmatched physical strength that few dare to confront. But before we dive into the analysis, make sure to hit the subscribe button and turn on notifications by clicking the bell icon. Joe Fixit Grey Hulk. Joe Fixit Grey Hulk. Joe Fixit, also known as Grey Hulk, is one of the lesser-known aspects of the Hulk character. Joe Fixit once worked as an enforcer for criminal organizations in Las Vegas, where he played the role of a ruthless bruiser, always ready to brawl for any reason. Although he doesn't possess the tremendous strength of other Hulk versions, Joe is extremely cunning, sly, and highly manipulative. However, what sets him apart is a unique weakness. Under sunlight, his strength is significantly reduced, making him more vulnerable. On the contrary, at night, especially at midnight, Grey Hulk becomes much stronger, a monstrous figure capable of delivering the most devastating damage in the dark. Though not the strongest Hulk physically, Joe Fixit's craftiness and ruthlessness make him a dangerous opponent in his own way. Merged Hulk Professor Hulk. Hulk, or more precisely Professor Hulk, is the result of a unique fusion of Bruce Banner's different subconscious personas. This combination includes Bruce's sharp intellect, Grey Hulk's craftiness, and the unwavering stubbornness of Savage Hulk. Grey Hulk no longer exists, but his ego contributed significantly to the development of Professor Hulk. With this merger, Merged Hulk became a superior version both mentally and physically. He is as intelligent as Bruce, as cunning as Grey Hulk, and still retains the fierce fighting instincts of Savage Hulk. To control his immense power and anger, Professor Hulk has set up a self-limiting mechanism in his subconscious to prevent himself from becoming too enraged. If his anger reaches an extreme level, this system activates and reverts him to Bruce Banner in this state. Banner feels as though he is still in Hulk form, but in reality his powers have been switched off. While initially stronger than Savage Hulk, one critical weakness is that his strength doesn't increase rapidly with anger as Savage Hulk's does. This means he can't sustain or reach the peak power levels of Savage Hulk, who is known for getting stronger the angrier he becomes. Green Scar Worldbreaker Hulk. Green Scar, also known as the Worldbreaker, is one of the most terrifying and powerful incarnations of the Hulk. This version has shown extraordinary resilience and endurance in countless battles. One of his notable feats was feeding the spikes creatures capable of destroying stars so they could leave the planet Sakaar and return to their world. Afterward, Green Scar transformed back into Bruce Banner, but only for a brief moment. He soon returned to being the Hulk, this time with explosive strength and rage that surpassed all limits. Not only does he stand out for his immense power, but Green Scar is also a masterful combatant. He used his pent-up anger and immense strength to become the king of the planet Sakaar, conquering formidable foes and restoring order to the planet. However, after witnessing the tragic destruction of Sakaar, Hulk returned to Earth with unstoppable rage and determination, ready to confront those he blamed for the destruction of his second home. Immortal Hulk Devil Hulk. Immortal Hulk, also known as Devil Hulk, is the most recent incarnation of Hulk, bringing a fresh but terrifying aspect to the character. This is one of the strongest versions we have ever seen. Even though not the physically strongest, Immortal Hulk possesses boundless strength combined with sharp intelligence that enhances his combat abilities. He has demonstrated powers never seen before in previous versions, such as the ability to regenerate his body after being torn into pieces, a testament to his near absolute immortality. However, with this evolution, Hulk has also sacrificed some of his invulnerability. He can be harmed by weapons not made of adamantium, which was uncommon in previous versions. Nonetheless, his healing ability has become much faster and more effective to compensate for this weakness, making him almost unbeatable in many battles. The outcome of a fight with Immortal Hulk depends on many variables, including the strength and strategy of the opponent. Hulk can be knocked out of the battlefield, but this distinction always lies between the different versions of the character. Every battle brings a different outcome, but with his strength and immortal regeneration, Immortal Hulk remains a force to be reckoned with. The outcome of the fight will vary based on the variables, but it will always come down to one of two characters. Either Joe Fixit or Merged Hulk will be the first to exit. Professor Hulk is still quite hot-tempered, and three of the other Hulks are great at playing mind games. It wouldn't be too hard for Joe Devil or Green Scar to anger him to the point where he reverts back to Savage Banner. At that point, he's out of the fight. They could easily kill him since he's only human. Or because Joe is the weakest in terms of both strength and endurance, he will be the first to fall. In my opinion, the next one to be eliminated would be Devil Hulk. This isn't because Devil Hulk is weak, but because if he lets his rage go beyond a certain limit, he will revert back to Savage Hulk. At that point, his aggression would cause him to lose control, turning him into a more primal and less calculated version. If all versions of Hulk were separated in battle, this would raise a difficult question: would we see two Savage Hulks fighting, or would Devil Hulk reach a level of rage that he can't surpass? At that point, he can't become angrier and would lose his latent potential strength. The complexity lies in the fact that if Devil Hulk can't maintain control, that rage will no longer be a useful tool for him. Instead, it will become the factor that leads to his downfall. The battle would no longer just be a contest of physical strength, but a psychological tug-of-war and the ability to control one's inner instincts, and that will determine whether he can stand his ground in the fight when every link of rage has reached a point of no return. Be sure to subscribe to the channel, it helps us a lot, and you'll also get to see amazing videos every day. You are the best, thank you so much. Draining Gamma from Savage Hulk or Green Scar is certainly a reasonable strategy, but the issue lies in enduring long enough for that tactic to work. Both Green Scar and Savage Hulk have massive Gamma reserves, which give them superior strength and incredible healing abilities. If I had to rank them, I believe Immortal Hulk or Devil Hulk would only come in third, because their endurance isn't enough to withstand the terrifying attacks that Savage Hulk and Green Scar can unleash. While Immortal Hulk is powerful and fearsome, his endurance still has limits in the face of continuous destruction from these two strongest Hulk versions. While both Savage Hulk and Green Scar possess extraordinary power and abundant Gamma, Devil Hulk would be overwhelmed early if the fight drags on and the intensity ramps up. Only if they find a way to counter those brutal attacks can I consider Immortal Hulk not the one we saw in Avengers 2016 684. In my view, he is a combination of a few different Hulks. He's on a completely different level from any character we've seen in the Immortal Hulk series. The Green Hulk vs. the Green Scar. Savage Hulk has a long list of achievements due to decades of publication. Green Scar doesn't have as many, but the ones he has are truly remarkable. However, in this fight, I have to give the win to Savage Hulk. Over decades of publishing history, Savage Hulk has proven to be only truly defeated in extreme cases. His durability is unmatched to the point where in his first encounter with Wolverine, even Wolverine's sharp adamantium claws couldn't pierce Hulk's nearly indestructible skin. Now those claws are one of the few things that can hurt him. Additionally, Savage Hulk's strength increases in direct proportion to his anger, making anyone facing him helpless against his limitless rage. Hulk isn't just a mighty monster, he is the symbol of unstoppable destruction. His strength has grown to unbelievable levels, surpassing all physical limits. Before Green Scar even appeared, Hulk had already destroyed planets and endured attacks capable of obliterating celestial bodies. While he may not reach the explosive rage levels of Green Scar, Hulk has still performed incredible feats, such as tearing apart terrifying foes and enduring countless attacks from the universe's strongest beings. These actions not only showcase his destructive capability, but also prove his superhuman endurance against attacks that almost no one else could withstand. An incredible Hulk Vol. 102, Green Scar pulled tectonic plates together in 2007. In Incredible Hulk 202, the Green Hulk pulled tectonic plates together again in 1976. Savage Hulk earned the tagline "Hulk is the strongest one there is" for a reason, and that happened because of what Savage Hulk has done, not any other Hulk. All versions of Hulk are based on how the Hulk is used, and I will focus on the Hulks tied to Banner. This means no Red Hulk, no She-Hulk, no Abomination or Abomination or a Bomb, and definitely none of Banner's offspring. Only the incarnations of Hulk that Bruce Banner himself has gone through. Ultimately, Banner will always be the winner. He is the strongest version, the first to hold superior strength compared to the other Hulks. The power of Banner Hulk even surpasses mighty entities like Thor or Hercules, making him a symbol of uncontrollable rage. Banner's Hulk is not only the embodiment of primal strength, but also a testament that no limits are great enough to stop him when he reaches the peak of his anger. Banner's Hulk would crush all other Hulks without hesitation. Regardless of skin color, gender, or anyone else trying to claim the Hulk title, Banner Hulk, also known as the original Hulk, OG Hulk, Hochi Hulk, who started it all, will always remain at the top. His strength surpasses any version, the absolute embodiment of rage, and no one can match him. Banner Hulk is not just the symbol of primal strength, he is a legend that cannot be dethroned. But if Banner thinks that, he's likely right. After all, he is one of the smartest people on the planet, and he's not arrogant about it. Most of the time. In the end, he hurt one of the elders of the universe, the Challenger, and he took one of his punches, laughing all the way as he flew out into space. Yet, even with all of that, he is still nothing compared to World Breaker, who with a single punch can do just that. Now, Bruce Banner's Hulk has feats that put him far above any other Hulk, even if we don't look at the main 616 universe, as far as I know. Bruce Banner has fought at least most, if not all, of the Hulks in the Marvel Universe. Some might argue that Red Hulk would win because he can absorb Green Hulk's radiation, and because he has also defeated the Silver Surfer. But one thing people seem to forget, or just don't want to mention, is that Hulk won most of those battles because he absorbed their energy and used it against them, which is why he won most of the time. However, the fact is that he lost that ability because it was slowly killing him. So as you can see, he can't use it anymore, and that's why Red Hulk performs so well in his battles. Now, Hulk would undoubtedly destroy him even if he still had that ability, because Hulk has already outsmarted him before and used that ability against him. Now, Bruce Banner is the most likely to win, and the longer the fight goes, the more likely he is to win, because as you know, the angrier he gets, the stronger he becomes. As for second place, I have to say it's probably Red She-Hulk, because she stood toe-to-toe with Worldbreaker Hulk, and any other Hulk would be lucky to last a minute. Scar probably wouldn't last even a few seconds. His near unmatched intellect makes him the perfect match for Hulk's unrivaled strength. He would rely on gadgets, but with the right combination, he has taken down Hulk in the past. This one stands exactly at 50/50 in my opinion. No other Hulk could take down Savage Hulk, not even 50%. I might be forgetting someone it feels that way, based on a timeline where Banner remains Professor Hulk, but there is nuclear war. This makes him much stronger than most other Hulks. He still has Banner's intelligence, but he's gone mad and lacks a moral core. He is the last one standing among those with power. He has centuries of ruthlessness. What do you guys think? We want to know your thoughts. Thanks for watching. That's today's video. We'll stop here, and thank you all.